some wrist stuff. And also, we are going to do a little more standing up, flowing movement. So just so you know. Brandon, somebody decided not to come. Decided not to come. No, I'm being serious. You know what? That means there's a spot for you.
There you go.
I'm up that first. We have one of your favorite moves in there, Brandon. Forward fold. It is the wind release and the forward fold. All right, are you guys ready? Since everyone is here, beautiful, let's get in your comfy seated position. Perfect. And gently close your eyes. Start to focus on your breath, deepening your breath. Maybe inhaling for a count of 3 and then exhale for a count of 4. Sitting up nice and tall, giving your belly room to fill with air. Quiet your mind. If thoughts come, just let them go as easily as they came. And come right back to your breath. Today, I just want you to practice being in this moment and noticing how your body feels. Just try to acknowledge the feelings that you're feeling, not trying to change them or judge them, whether they're good or bad, just to notice them and to breathe into them. Taking one more nice deep breath, inhaling all the way into the belly and exhaling completely. You can begin to flutter your eyes open. We're going to start with our neck. We're going to inhale and exhale, lean it to the left. Try to drop that right shoulder. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling to the right. Drop that left shoulder, pull it away from the ear. Inhaling to the center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling to the right. One more, inhaling to the center. Exhaling to the left. Really pulling that shoulder away. Inhaling to the center. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling to the center. We're going to roll. So roll to the left and down to the center on an exhale. Inhale to the right. Exhale back down to center. Inhale left. Try to just go with the breath. Exhale to the center. Inhale right. Exhale center. Inhale left. Let's bring it around back. Exhaling all the way around the back. So we're on the right side. Inhaling center. And let's go the opposite direction. Let's go back right. So exhaling to the right. And dropping the neck around the back to the left. Inhaling to the center. Let's go the opposite direction. Exhaling to the left. Back around into to the right. Coming back to center. One more time, opposite direction. Inhaling right. Back to the center. Come back to neutral neck. Bringing our hands out to the side. We're going to inhaling up overhead. Check in with your shoulders, bringing them down and back. Exhale, palms press back down to the earth. Inhale, palms up, facing together. Exhale, turn those palms down. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Let's inhale, sweep that left or that right arm up over to the left. And exhale when you reach the other side. Inhale back up. Same arm, exhale. Reach to the left. Inhale back up. Exhale, sweeping up and over, reaching to the left. Inhaling. One more, last one. Exhaling. Inhaling, coming back to center. We'll go to the other side. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, reach that left arm to the right. Inhaling back up. Exhaling back over. Inhaling up. Exhaling over. Two more. Get a nice side stretch. Inhaling up. Exhaling over. Last one. Inhaling up. Exhaling over. Inhaling back to center. Nice. All right, I want you to start rolling your wrists just to warm them up. Rolling outward. Switch, roll inward. Press your palms up. Do one side, giving a nice little flexion. Press the palm down. Take some nice deep breaths while you're doing this. Other side. And the exhale. We're going to come to tabletop. So our knees are underneath our hips, our wrists are underneath our shoulders. We're going to begin to warm, the tops of our feet are flat on the mat. We're gonna warm up our wrists here as well. So if it feels better, bring them closer to you. That way you can lessen the weight that you're putting on them. So we're just going to start to shift forward and backward. Remember, we're noticing how our body is feeling. No judgment either way. We're going to go left and right. Place your fingertips inward, forward and backward. Really warming up the sides of the wrists. And side to side. Here's the kicker, okay? We're gonna flip the tops of our palms on the mat. So if this hurts, bring them closer to your body, so you can evenly distribute that weight. That's fine. Going forward and backward, side to side. Palms facing inward, tops of the hands on our mat, forward, backward, side to side. Nice. And one at a time, gently give them a nice roll out. Placing your palms flat on the mat. Remember that if you struggle with your wrists, tenting your fingers will help take tension off of your wrists. So don't forget that as we go through our practice today. If you're feeling pain, grip with your fingertips. So we're going to do a little cat-cow. We roll the pelvis forward, drop the belly, and shine the heart forward, looking up. Then we exhale, roll the pelvis down, splay the shoulder blades, press through the back, and drop the crown of the head towards the mat. Inhaling, rolling the pelvis forward, dropping the belly, gazing up. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhaling, rounding the spine. One more each way. Inhaling. Exhaling. Coming to neutral spine. We're going to do a couple bird dogs. So we're going to take our right hand, left leg. Our right hand comes out, palm faces inward. Our bicep comes to our ear. Our left leg comes out. Flex the foot. Try not to shift the weight of the hips. Really use your core and engage it. That's an inhale, and we're going to exhale, bring our elbow to our knee. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Inhaling back up. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. We're going to do two more. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Last one. Exhaling. Bringing your hand back down to the mat. We're going to go to our left hand, right leg. Left hand comes up and out. Palms facing our midline. Bicep comes to our ear. Right leg is flexed and foot is flexed, pressing against the wall. Take a nice inhale, and we're going to exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale. Placing our feet and hands back down on the mat. I want you to take your hands out one hand's length. So just move them towards the top of your mat, one hand length. I want you to tuck your toes underneath. We're going to straighten, lift, and straighten our knees and bring our head towards the mat. Nice. So if your hamstrings are tight and you can't get your legs straight, bend your knees. We're going for a nice flat back, okay? Pedal your legs left and right. Our ears should be at our biceps. Take a couple deep breaths here. Pedaling left, right, just loosening up your body. I want you to drop the knees, look to the hands, and step the left foot forward. We're going to come to a high lunge. If you need to, you can drop the knee and come into a low lunge. Just begin. So our left hand is on the outside of our left foot. Our back leg is flexed and tight. Or the knee is gently on the mat and the top of the foot is on the mat. Shining our chest forward. Just feeling the stretch in our hip flexors, our hip extensors. Inhale the arms up overhead and just extend them towards the back of the room. Just get a nice back stretch. Hip flexor stretch. Exhale, bringing them down to the mat. Just want you to play around with this position. Bring your left hands to the inside of your left foot. And start to just breathe into this. This is a lizard pose. You can press on your left knee, open up your hip, sway your torso to the left. Perfect. And come back. Just get a little bit of movement here. Placing your palms back down on the mat. We're going to, if your leg is on the mat, we're going to tuck our toes, our back toes underneath, lift that back leg, and we're going to bring this right leg, or the left leg to meet it. We're in plank position. We're going to slowly drop down so our elbows brush the sides of our rib cage. It's like a slow push-up. And we come to the mat, untuck our toes, and gently lift our torso. The top, our shoulders pull back, our heart turns forward. Nice little back bend. All right, I want you to tuck those toes underneath, press up, and we're gonna go back into that downward facing dog. So our legs can be bent, but our biceps are at our ears. Our hips are up and back, and you can pedal if you like. Take a couple deep breaths here. Just noticing how our body feels from the left and the right. All right, I want you to drop those knees, look forward, and bring that right foot forward. High lunge if you can. Right hand is on the outside of the right foot. Back left leg is engaged. You're on the balls of your toes there. And just make sure that your chest is shining forward, not caving or rounding our back. Really engaging our legs. Take just a couple breaths here. Drop that back knee. Untuck those left toes. Bring that right hand in and begin to just feel your lizard pose. So again, you can take your right hand, pressing it against your right knee, start to rotate your torso to the right, just feeling a little hip stretch. Take one more deep breath here. Ooh, let's send our arms up and back. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, bringing the hands back down. Tuck those toes underneath, the back toes. Lift that foot, lift that leg, and send this right foot back to meet it. Plank again. Again, we're going to lower down, bending at the elbows. They brush our rib cage. The slower you go, the stronger you are. Untuck those toes, feet lay flat on the mat, and lift up through the torso. If you want to come into upward facing dog, just press up with your hands. Nice. Very nice. All right, we're going to tuck those toes underneath our last downward facing dog, okay? Tuck those toes, send those hips up and back. Biceps come to ears. Give it a little pedal or just try to feel the hamstring calf stretch here. Couple more deep breaths. Last deep breath, inhaling and exhaling fully. Bend the knees, look at the hands, and either walk or jump to the front of your mat. Stay folded forward. So our belly rests on our thighs. Our hands are either on the sides of our feet, on the mat, or they can hang. We can grab opposite hand to opposite elbow. Drop the crown of your head. Try to relax here. You could sway back and forth, left to right. This is ragdoll. This is Brandon's favorite pose. Nice stretch in the back and in the back of the legs. Releasing the elbows if your hands are clasping them. We're going to inhale, sweeping our hands out to the side, flat back, coming up all the way, hands up over the head. And exhale, pressing the palms down the center of the body. Taking our stance wide. I like to use my gauge as my toes are just over the edges of my mat. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. And we're going to exhale, sit all the way down. Use those elbows to press those knees out and have that nice, long, flat back. This is yogi squat. Taking one more nice deep breath. Releasing your hands if you need to. We're going to come seated, so use those hands to guide you down and back. Come to the middle of your mat. We're going to do our beautiful boat pose before we lie back. So either our toes are right here. We start to tilt our pelvis forward a little bit to gain some stability. My shoulders, I'm long through the collarbone, okay? My feet are either right on the mat for stability, or they're bent facing you guys, or they're up like this, okay? You got three options. I'm gonna go middle of the road. Our palms are shining forward. Remember not to we need to feel it in our core. So chest is nice and tall. Take a couple nice deep breaths here. One more inhale. And on the exhale, either plant your feet or gently, and at the same time, gently roll one vertebrae down at a time. Really controlled. Beautiful. Bring those heels closer to your butt. Palms can be facing up or down on the mat alongside your body. Take a nice deep breath here. Just relax. And a full exhale. On your next inhale, I want you to begin to lift your pelvis off of the mat, pressing it up to the ceiling. When you reach the top, exhale fully. If you can and like to, you can start to roll one shoulder underneath at a time and clasp your hands underneath your back. If not, they can just be pressed firmly into the ground to give you support. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. Don't let those knees fall out to the side. Pull them to the midline. One more nice full inhale here. And as you exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time, just so gently. Beautiful. Bring our knees into our chest, hugging our knees if you'd like, rolling back and forth. This is Brandon's other favorite pose. It's wind release. Just taking a moment here to relax. Releasing your arms from your grip, planting your feet down on the mat. Again, our feet are close to our butt, our butt. And I want you to windshield wiper your knees, just left and right. Loosen up your lower back a little bit. Remember to take full inhalations and complete exhalations. One more left and one more right. Coming back to the center. Extend your feet out in front of you and begin to find a comfortable lying position. Check your shoulders, roll them underneath. Palms can be on your heart and belly, or they can be laying next to your side. Whatever feels good for you. Shake out the legs, make sure they're comfortable. And we're just going to relax here for a little bit. Close your eyes when you're ready. Check in with your body. How is it feeling? Let go of any tension in your body, from your feet, all the way up your legs, in your back, your chest, from your shoulders all the way down, your arms, out your fingertips, your neck, in your head. Let go of your jaw tension. Release any tension in your brow, your forehead. If your tongue is pressed to the top of your mouth, let it go. Let the thoughts pass by. I'm going to read you something. It's called With Deep Insight. Mindfulness helps us to recognize the many conditions of happiness that are available in the here and the now. Concentration helps us to get in touch more deeply with these conditions. With enough mindfulness and concentration, insight is born. With deep insight, we are free of wrong perceptions and we can maintain our freedom for a long time. With deep insight, we don't get angry anymore. We don't despair anymore. And we can enjoy each moment of life. Begin to notice your breath. Start to deepen your breath. Bringing little movements back to your body, your fingertips, your toes. When you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, roll over to your right side, bringing your knees into your chest, using your arm to cradle your head. And when you're ready, if you can, with your eyes closed, just come to a comfortable seated position. Taking one more final nice deep breath, inhaling fully and exhaling completely. I hope that you are all able to carry deep insight into your day. Namaste. Thanks.
I also want you to take a deep body as I did this. Deliver that message to Rick.
Oh, you can right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
Okay.